That's really odd that Xemnas has got... At what point did Termagant power generators get set up down here that he just capped them? That seems like a very odd far distance to put stuff there. Oh, well, who knows. Lictor Alpha charging around right now. We can see he's got his corrosive claws. Let's see where else the conflict is happening right now. Here we have it. We've got quite a bit of fighting going on here right now between the Terminators, who have been upgraded to have their assault cannon, putting a ton of pressure on these Chaos Space Marines and Noise Marines. Ooh, we see the Tactical Marine Squad does have a flamer. Perhaps they're getting all ambitious, want to come around here and burn some buildings down. Meanwhile, we can see that, ooh, the War Boss was killed while all that was going on. So the Chimera dropping his two humongous squads of guardsmen out there, guardsmen with plasma rifles and commissars, pretty brutal looking guys, just kind of backcapping all of his territory here. Notice how much Nate M territory is out there. I want to see how much money these guys have. Whoops, I will also reduce the whole thing there. So, yeah, everybody's doing a reasonably good job at spending all of their money, too. Looking up here, we can see Warrior Brood capping victory points once again. We're at about 900 points for the top two players right now for Busy and for Xemnas. It looks like we've got lots of Hormagaunts just kind of clawing and scratching away at this Chimera. That's not going to do anybody any good. Now they're getting all in the face of these guardsmen, but really whatever. Commissar's there hacking and slashing away. Those guys are just taking massive losses. Going to have to get on out of there. Speaking of getting on out of there, there goes a whole bunch of guardsmen right there. Taking a look over here on the right, you can see that once again, using their Noise Marines, the Chaos has just decided to destroy the victory point immediately in front of his own base, just so nobody can have it. If I can't have it, no one can. Oh, we got a little bit of Dark Flames coming out there, though, setting alight quite a few of these Xemnas Space Marine troops here. But you can see that Assault Cannon is just kind of gunning away at these guys here. I detect some conflict on this side of the map. Once again, we've got Hormagaunts. Oh, sorry, those are Termagants. Entire squad of Termagants lost there. And it looks like we have Spore Mines everywhere. Spore Mines everywhere. What are you doing, you crazy, insane maniac? He is spamming Spore Mines. Okay, so perhaps, even though he's doing pretty well, perhaps Nate M has decided he wants to try and go for a mass Spore Mine nuke or something like that. We shall see. We shall see. Anyhow, speaking of nukes, by the way, triple Manticores out right now. I want to see where these all are. They're all standing right next to each other. Of course, that's the only place you ever want to put a Manticore is right in front of your own base. So triple Manticores out right now. Basically, Busy is in charge of the situation. If he catches sight of anything, he can triple Manticore barrage it real quickly if he knows all of his, if he has all of his hotkeys set up and stuff. Tech Marine right now repairing away at this venerable Dreadnought. That's always nice to see. Ooh, okay, so we have an Octarch out there, and here we have our Avatar. So it looks like the Avatar was just kind of harassing away at some of the Chaos units there on that side of the field. Again, so much to keep up with here. It's kind of hard to keep general status of what's going on. These Spore Mines here just sucking and dying, basically, not really doing anything. I mean, doing a trivial amount of damage there. Oh, well, that's too bad. Let's see what's going on here. I don't know, man. I really don't know what Nate M did. He started off really strong, and now he's just behaving kind of irrationally. Again, we see Nubovic here deciding that if he can't win, no one can. Only trying to hurt other players. He's kind of like the griefer of this team, apparently, or of this game, apparently, just kind of destroying the two generators right in front of his own base. Okay, he also has never revived this Chaos Sorcerer, as far as I can tell. Let's take a look around, though, and see what else is going on here. Chimera, again, is just kind of like going deep into enemy territory, perhaps just spotting. I don't know. We'll see if we get any sort of ooh, you could go up there maybe and drop some Manticore barrages. Who knows? It's too hard to see where the Manticores are being used. I'm sure they are constantly being used, but they're just kind of all over the place right now. You can see Nate M is just capping all over the place. Where is that? Where is that? I heard it. I heard it. I know they were seeing around here somewhere. Oh, well, it's impossible to see. Anyhow, Venerable Dreadnought now charging on in, slugging away. Oh, man. Oh, getting kills right off the bat. You can see ground pounding right there. Doing quite a bit of damage to all of these guardsmen and stuff. There we have the teleporting Terminators using their power fists of fury upon this, the chassis of that Chimera. I guess chassis and Chimera isn't quite alliteration, but oh well. Always avoid alliteration, as I'm told. And what exactly is this Avatar doing? That's what I'm wondering. So we got Avatar here. We've got maybe he's just scouting around with the flare back there. No, he is actually calling in rockets there. Avatar just kind of hankering for some loving with the Venerable Dreadnought, perhaps doing some shots there. We do have it sounds like all of our Wraith Guards are now on the battlefield right now. Ooh, being targeted right there. Being focused perhaps by this Dreadnought. Oh, look at that. Shot right on top of the Tech Marine, causing him to get on out of there. Terminators are just so awesome. They were always one of my favorite Space Marine units as a kid, so I do enjoy seeing these guys out here right now. Hey, Terminators. What's up? Long time no see. Oh, yeah. Assault Cannon ablazing. Anyhow, sorry about that. Being distracted by details here. I'm sure there's all sorts of amazing things happening on this map right now. Really, the most important factor, though, is Nate is just, despite being kind of crazy, he's kind of going for the win, I think. Nate M is just kind of capping victory points whenever he can and just being annoying about it. It seems like he loses every conflict and he doesn't do anything useful during most of these fights, but he is capping. Like right now, he's got 3 victory points and he's crawling up around it. Pretty much probably the only 3 victory points that aren't destroyed right now. This side of the battlefield, though, is a desiccated wasteland. The Land Raider is now out. Let's take a look here. So Busy has lost everything. Somewhere up here, let's see if we can find the carcass of that Chimera. That was completely wrecked up there. I think that was dead over there. But anyhow, he is totally back onto just having manticores all over the place right now. Let's see. Where are the manticores? God, there's so much stuff going on here. Anyhow, I'm just going to watch this Land Raider for the time being here. Here we have it. Thank you. A Tyrant Guard coming on. Oh, I was kind of hoping that was a Carnifex, but no, it's a Tyrant Guard. Okay, Nubovich is going Tier 3. Pretty much everybody else is Tier 3. Honestly, I really think that IMAX Crew has got one of the best-looking armies out there, but he's pretty much just intent on guarding his own territory. It's not. I don't think he's being too strategic about like denying victory to other players and stuff like that. Whereas Nate M has kind of a terrible army, but he's being really aggressive about capping stuff. And then if you get back into it, Busy and Zemnos are kind of playing this to win, I think. Busy and Zemnos know what's up. They both have really tough-looking armies out there. And I think maybe Geraldo has just got back into the action right now. He's been pretty stunted ever since he got kind of double whammied by both Busy and Zemnos there. So anyhow, Zemnos' Land Raider just going to sit on this central victory point right now, guarding his turf. He is up 2 victory points to 1 victory point for Busy. Busy is a little bit ahead, though. He's at 1,126 points right now. 1,046 points for Zemnos. So I want to see what's going on there. Ooh, we got double Terminator squads out there. That's kind of cool. He's got some really tough units out there. Let's see, perhaps that's just a flare happening in the center there. Yes, it is. Oh, it was a flare, but then it actually was a rocket barrage coming down, I think. Yeah, there it is, but everybody moved out of the way here. Anyhow, on this side of the map, we can see a bit of warp vomit knocking back all those pesky little Imperial Guardsmen all over the place there. And the War Boss is all over this fact. He's got the heavy armor upgrade, he's got the trophy rack on him, he's got the Power Claw, and here we have the nuke effect coming in from having all of those Manticores out there. Ooh, nice looking sync kill there. I know other Manticore barrages are going off, but whatever, man. That's all good. I like the way that this guy looks here. I just like to see that Power Claw up nice and close. Anyhow, it looks like these two guys are going to take out this victory point once and for all, kind of denying that from Busy for the time being here. Meanwhile, it looks like it's just kind of Lictor Alpha versus Land Raider, perhaps. Again, being kind of crazy. Okay, so here's our Tyrant Guard kind of slowly moving on out across the battlefield. Again, Venerable Dreadnought hanging out. That looks fine. I think our Chaos player is pretty much just sitting in his base licking his wounds. Looks like I said, our IMAX Crew, our Eldar player here, is fighting a good fight, and he has a good solid army, but he's just grabbing like resources. He's not actually grabbing victory points or spending anything on them, so that's really kind of disadvantageous for him. Meanwhile, we can see that Zemnis has got dominating control right now. 3 victory points. He's sitting around at basically 1,200 points. This is going to 1,500 point game. Here comes our Chaos Predator on the field right now, putting a lot of pressure on this Avatar. Avatar is obviously just kind of crunching our Chaos player into the base. Here's that double focus fire here from these Wraith Guards once again, just jibbing all of these troops. Again, I mean, yay for IMAX Crew for being able to so soundly defeat his opponent, but it's not actually going to win him the game because he is so far away from everything. Let's see here. Tech Marine hanging out, Land Raider hanging out. That's all looking pretty good. Terminators, Land Raider, Tech Marine, Venerable Dreadnought. Really sturdy army there for the Space Marines. Ooh, it looks like we got some Stormtroopers out there now, kind of going for some late game more infantry. Busy is in a lot of trouble. He's at 1206, but he does not have any victory points whatsoever. He has a lot of artillery support and that sort of thing, but he needs to cap some stuff if he's going to do anything. Looks like he's calling in a bombing run, perhaps, right on top of that. Yes, there we have it. Not really doing too much damage, but now, oh, here we go. Now here comes all of the Manticore barrages, all on top of it. Oh my God! Come on, come on! Oh, okay. Well, that's all that he got out of that. But yeah, man. Busy is he's got a lot of damage burst potential here, but Zemnis has just got some tough ass troops out there. Like he said, he's got just 4 of his top units out there. And that's all he's got. So we've got a looted tank finally coming out for Geraldo. Nate M is just being ridiculous here. I don't know. Perhaps he gave up a long time ago or something. You can see his Lictor Alpha. Oh, no, that was his Tyrant Guard. I don't know. This is being stupid now. Oh, well. Nate M went from a potential, like, genius to an idiot savant to just kind of a meh kind of player. Oh, well. Anyhow, we can see more of those Manticore barrages coming on in. This Land Raider is just going to give these guys the business if they're not careful. Busy is definitely trying as hard as he can to cap his victory points, but he is really sorely outnumbered in terms of just beefy things on the battlefield right now. It's cool that this Manticore barrage can do a lot of damage. That'll probably kill that tank. Oh, God, if he just gets 1 or 2 more shots in there, it will. He's driving like crazy in a way. Oh, unfortunately, that one was not real. And there goes the Commissar. So Commissar gets squished. Tech Marine's going to be repairing away at that. 1435 points, triple cap out there. I think this game is going to go to Zemnas here any moment now. Oh, God, we're going to see, ooh, perhaps these Terminators are going to cap this point here. Pretty much this is where all the fighting is happening right now. Any of this other stuff up here is just stupid. It doesn't really matter. Ooh, there was the Tyrant Guard regenerating away over there. Yes, Terminators are capping that. That's going to go to a 4 cap, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be a good game. Geraldo is asking to kill purple, and Zemnas is like, don't you mean me since I'm about to win? Oh, well. This is always the fun part of the free-for-all games is because there are... Oh, there's our 4th cap, 494 points. 2 more ticks and he's got it. I was going to say because there's a lot of politicking in terms of like who you ally against and who you fight against and whatever. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was a free-for-all with all races, and I said if you guys sent me a video, I would check it out. So it looks like the winner today is going to be the Space Marines with their top-tier units. Congratulations to Zemnas. Thank you very much to Busy for sending me this replay in the first place and responding so quickly. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this stuff. Again, I'm Harlequin. It's HarlequinCasts@gmail.com. People always ask me that, and like I said, all that stuff is on my channel, man. Just go to my channel. I've got all that information there. I've got all the playlists you ever want. You can watch all my old games, all that stuff. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Stay tuned for another episode. Until next time.